Hi, it's Asman here, and I'm back for the Tottenham and England football match version. As you can see today, we have a Tottenham match in the Premier League against Newcastle, our second game of the season. And first of all, I'd like to apologise for just not getting videos out for the last couple of days. Just got on my half term, just kind of take a break, from kind of all work and just trying to relax, just for, just the weekend. But I thought, sit down now, get a couple of games recorded, and then, just get it out as quick as possible, really. Hopefully this will be out tonight, probably out around 8 o'clock if it is. Of course this doesn't matter to you because it's already up, but yeah, I don't really have much more to say apart from that. I don't really have any excuses apart from I just, I was taking a tiny break. Anyway, it's in goal it's Lloris, Walker, Corker, Rami and Alaba on the back. Obviously not our strongest back four, but a very strong back four nonetheless. And the forward six, Fellaini, Sandro, Valencia, Bale, Cavani and Falcao are the forward six from last season. So it's only I think 2 players weren't here last season, Alaba and Rami in the starting 11, so that's a very good thing. Obviously a few players rotated in, a few rotated out, just all that. We don't need to do that. Passionately, we're the favourites here. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, well anyway, let's get straight into the match. At home as well, so it should be a win, but Newcastle are a good team. They are playing with 5 midfielders today, one of them being Zabaleta, so quite a defensive-minded Newcastle team. Alaba getting the ball out there. I think Alaba got a team of the week in his first week in the Premier League with us. So that's very good. I'm certainly very happy with the signing of him. I didn't really care about the cost because we needed another left back, someone who was going to be good and consistent. And to be honest, he's got a lot of potential. Bail out the back post. They're putting us 1-0 up inside the first 2 minutes. But yeah, Alaba's got a lot of potential, so I can't really argue. I don't see how anyone can argue with the signing of him, unless you're saying you should have signed him but try to get him for a bit less. But I really did try to get him for less than 40 million even at times. I think my original bid was 30 million over 14 months, but I managed to drag it down from an asking price of 108 million from United to 60 million, so that was pretty good. But Bale at the back post on the volley, just sticking it in, and yeah, we're 1-0 up already, and it's 2. Oh, it's been disallowed, okay. Corker fouled Tim Krul, just fair enough. But yeah, happy to be ahead so early. Obviously you can't really ask for much more than a 1-0 lead and a goal disallowed at this stage. Gutierrez crosses it. Oh my god, Van Wolfswinkel. I don't get it. Oh, it's actually Cork with no goal, but I don't get Van Wolfswinkel. He's not a bad player in real life. I just don't get how he seems to always score against me. Cork with the own goal, though, that is not a good start for him. He's really trying to prove that he is a player that I should be interested in playing, and that is terrible from Falcao. Needs to stick that one in. Corker needs to prove to me that he's a player that I really need to be playing, not only for the club but also for international level as well. So if he starts playing poor, then I don't know what's really going to happen. But no, I think everyone has a bad game, and this may not even be a bad game. That may have just been a bad moment in a good game, or an average game, whatever. Bale's going to whip it in now. The thing for Corker is he won't get as many games as players like Shawcross. Who else do I have as England? Possibly even Phil Jones. I'd expect him to be getting more games this season. So yeah, I don't know. It will be quite difficult for Corker really break into the national side if he's really not saying to me, look, you're pretty much your best option, really. Obviously second best as well, you can still get in there, but he needs to be performing at his full potential and what we've seen him play at in the last 2 seasons, really. Whenever he's played well. I haven't seen him play a bad game yet, I don't think, anyway. He's made a couple of mistakes, but everyone does, and that is appalling from Rami. Oh my god, how are we losing this match? I mean, they got one fucking striker. They shouldn't even be attacking us. They certainly will now. Now it's going to be pretty much impossible to get back into the game because they're going to have so many behind the ball unless we get a lucky break like that from Fellaini. He's just an absolute tank. That was a very lucky break though, because you look at this. It's this shot from Sandro, blocked, and it takes Krul away. And it's actually blocked by Fellaini, who takes the touch. I think it was going wide anyway, and Krul was probably going to save it. But you know, that was a very, very lucky goal from us. And it's a set piece goal, so I don't count it as getting back in the game really. I just count it as giving us some hope really, or to get back in the game, because at the moment I'm still not, you know, say Newcastle had scored 2 really good team goals and we'd scored 2 scrappy set piece goals. I wouldn't, you know, you'd expect the good team goals to be scored more often, wouldn't you, if they're playing that well anyway. You wouldn't hope, although we do have a lot of big players out there today. Falcao, Rami, Cavani, Fellaini obviously out there today, so we do have the height advantage definitely over Newcastle, and that's leaving out players like Corker as well, Sandro, oh, Rami, he could be booked here. It's saying he gets off with a warning, that's good. Dangerous position though from the free kick. Kujachil, I think that's how you say it. Let's put it wide. An entertaining game for the neutral, probably for the Newcastle fans. For us it's not been too bad, but really we need to be winning 3-2 before half time. Would be nice, please. Okay, no, but I'll, you know, I take it at full time. 3-2. Right, that's good team talk from Drogba. Most people got motivated there, so hopefully we can go out and go and do this better. I mean, Corker, sorry, since his own goal hasn't played badly. He's, you know, mopped up pretty much everything he's had to. I don't get how Alaba's on such a low rating. Is it just something with my fullbacks? Because I can't seem to get my left back to play well. But Zabaletta's actually had, no, sorry, not Zabaleta. He was just on the ball there. Sorry. Alaba has just had a really, really good game. I don't get it, you know. Look at this. Okay, no options, but still manages to keep hold of the ball until one appears in Fellaini. I don't know, maybe his position's just been really poor and I haven't really seen it. You know, it's hard to keep an eye on the whole team when you're trying to also just watch the match. But he's mopped up pretty much everything he's had to. He's been getting forward. He hasn't seemed out of position to me. Look at that there, just allowing Bale to be slightly more ahead of him. Perfect positioning really, in my opinion. I don't get it. What's wrong with my left backs? Maybe Baines wasn't fine all along. He was making mistake after mistake after mistake. You know, okay, Alaba's not been 8 rated player today, you know, with a rating of 8, but he's been good. Well, he's not been bad, let's put it like that. And you know, what's he on? 5.9. That is certainly a bad match rating. Let's get Falcao off and Neymar on. Let's get Arturo Vidal on for Sandro. He's not having the best game. And Corker is also quite tired, so let's bring on Phil Jones. And we'll leave it at that for now. Gutierrez, Corker, come on. Gets the tackle and there we go. Very, very, I don't know what the word is. What's the word? Very, I can't think of the word. A good tackle, let's just put it like that. I'm really bad with describing things. You may have noticed in past videos I often I'm thinking of a word but I just can't quite get it. Foul there from Alaba, but you know, pretty much all my players have made fouls today and we've had a couple already there, so it's not like he's playing any worse than anyone else. I don't get it. I mean, Valencia's been one of the more poor players and yet he's got a what, 6.9 rating. That's a whole 1 rating above Alaba, and he's Valencia alone is probably my worst player, just because when he runs he doesn't look dangerous to me today anyway. I don't know, he just hasn't seemed too dangerous. Cavani, oh yes, what a legend. And you know, that is the beauty of my team. Just drop back to control here. We've got Neymar, we've got Falcao, we've got Adebayor, and we've got Cavani. And you know, I really don't know which one is the best player to have in there, because Adebayor, he was our top scorer the first season, and then in comes Falcao, in came Dzeko permanently, Cavani obviously came in. He hasn't been forgotten, he's certainly been probably my best player in the series overall, apart from Bale, I'd say. Lloris, you could argue, he has made a few mistakes there, Lloris. Well, then again, and so has Bale and Adebayor. No, I'd say Fellaini, actually. And I'd even go as far as saying Fellaini ahead of Bale. Certainly in some games, Fellaini just has been so crucial, and Sandro as well. All those players from the first season. I'd say Falcao after this season may be in there, but you can't really put someone in there if they've only been there for one season, I think, because we're talking about a 2-season thing, and they look very crucial in that season. Falcao, players like Falcao, Hummels for a while anyway. Samba, definitely Samba as well in there. But it looks like we're going to get the win hopefully here. Cavani's won that one back, but he's offside. But it looks like that's about the end of the match. Come on, referee, do your job in a few seconds. And there we go. Blow it now. There we go. Got the win. A good match. I'll give it that. Fellaini was man of the match. Fair enough. I think he deserved it. Yeah, the win's the important thing. Obviously, it's entertaining for the neutral. So it's very good. Currently sitting in fifth position. I'm not really bothered about where we're sitting at the moment, as long as we're winning both of our first 2 games. We dominated the match, completely deserved to win. I don't know how you could say we couldn't. Yeah, Fellaini man of the match. Not really much else to say. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously, my first video for a few days anyway. Was it Friday or Thursday my last episode came out? I can't remember now. But I can't wait to get back into uploading these regularly. It'll probably be 2 videos a day over half term, but it really depends on how slowly I do my homework. As far as one thing, I've got 2 huge essays, 1 quite small essay. I've got some pictures to take for photography, and they've got to be good pictures as well. They can't just be snapping them. I've actually got to think about them, and I can't just go out and take a picture. Liverpool got Podolski. Wow, they're going to do well this season, I think. Liverpool, unfortunately, because I want them to go down so I can take over them. I think they're going to do well. Gerrard's obviously in probably his last season. They've managed to keep hold of Reina this far. He was looking to leave a while ago. They brought in Smalling from us, obviously. They've got Ivanovic. Subotic is still there. They brought in Baines now as well. I think, who's their Liverpool manager? Stuart Pearce, yeah, of course he is. Looking at their team, they made some really good signings, and players like Matt Phillips as well. He could be really good at some point. Has he actually started games this season? Yeah, he started both games and he's played well, so fair play. Alan McGregor, they've got him as backup goalkeeper, I'm guessing. He came in for free. That's a very good piece of business. Obviously brought in 2 of my players. Got rid of Deadwood, like Carragher. Is he gone to being a coach or an assistant? That's interesting. I'm not going to sign him because I hate Carragher. Joe Cole, he's also gone on to coaching. I would offer him. Can we get him as an under-19s coach just to give him a job? Same Carragher as well. Actually, let's get Carragher as under-21s coach, though. Just give him a job. They are, legends, especially Joe Cole for England. I think his goal against Sweden in the 2006 World, was it Sweden? It was against someone anyway. That just makes him an England legend for me. That's such a good goal. Obviously, wow, they got 21.5 million for Barini. I mean, that's the thing with City. They'll just go and buy anyone in this game. I mean, how did he even do? He didn't even do well. Well, not badly, but he didn't do great last season. So that is a fantastic piece of business. Danny Wilson, he's gone for 5.5. Probably not going to get in their team. Stefan Savic, is he the one? Yeah, he's the one who's played for City. Well, he's got some good stats. He's relatively young. So yeah. Just take a look at these. See how Drogba's doing in terms of his. Yeah. Let's just take a quick look at. Has he got? Yeah, any. Is SCM retired yet? No. Oh, is it Galatasaray? John over Mikel, he won't be retired. Well, this guy. Who the hell is he? Where would they play? Was it Marseille they would have played together? Or wouldn't have been. Might have been right way in the early days. Was it? Oh no, Marseille. He did play for Marseille once. Okay, it's strange. I don't know. Don't know why they're mates. I'm just trying to look for someone who might, you know, be someone that Drogba would like to have either as a coach in the future. Because it's always good to, if your coaches and all that get along. Eventually I will want to be, by the way, quickly, if you take a look at my staff, I will want to get players like, coaches like John Carver, Ray Wilkins, John Owens, Alex Gibson and Lewis Martins out. Bringing more people like Heskey, Les Ferdinand's going to stay anyway because I think he's a legend. I really like him. You know, more recent former players, let's say like Gary Neville, Emile Heskey, trying to think of Drogba, Shea Given, who's actually a player, Andrew Cole as well, who's my reserve manager. And taking a look at my director of football, this bloke. I've heard his name, I just can't remember why. Let's just take a quick look. He played for Bordeaux. I wouldn't have known him as a player unless he played for France. I might have heard of him. He was a manager at Lyon at some point, although I wouldn't have known him from that. Honestly, I don't know how why I've heard of him before. I'm also signed him. Anyway, this is running on to being me just dribbling on about nothing really. But thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.